Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. Tuesday night in the NBA. It's going to be Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder up against Al Jefferson and the Utah Jazz. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
I ain't no
The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And a quick look here before we tip off at the State Farm starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Serge Ibaka in this one?
Well, it didn't take long for Serge Ibaka to establish himself as one of the best shot blockers in the league. He has impeccable timing, and he's so athletic and tall with long arms, so he's really able to bother offensive players.
Ibaka just gives you everything you want out of a hustle player. I mean, he plays tough, in-your-face D, and on offense, he's got no problem banging down low for extra possessions or put-back dunks, and he's becoming a little more polished in his face-up game.
This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, anything less than the kind of success they've had this season would have been a major disappointment for this team and its fans. I mean, that's never become an issue to them. I mean, they're rolling.
How about steamrolling, Steve? I mean, this season has been one where they've gathered a nice bit of momentum as we move towards the postseason, and they're going to be very dangerous come that time. Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Kicks it to 4. Lets it go with the 3. The offensive rebound, and the shot is good. Jefferson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Jazz.
Excellent job carving out space on the glass to make that putback possible.
You know, we've seen it often. It takes a player 2 years really to come back from a major knee surgery, and I think that was the case for Al Jefferson, as he's started to return to the form we saw from him when he was with the Timberwolves from 2007 to 2009.
Here's Jefferson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside Williams for 3. Scooped up. Here's Tinsley. The pass to Foy. He dishes it to Millsap. Tinsley. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Jefferson!
And Steve, as you noted, Al Jefferson last season back to his old self, getting back in that Clark 20 and 10 range, which is so good.
And Kevin, I think he's become better as a post passer, finding teammates and keeping the turnovers down. And really playing at a high level. Again, I say it all the time, big guys take a little longer to develop and fully polish their games. And remember, he came right out of high school, so he's still relatively young, though he's been in the league a long time.
Here's Tinsley. Passes it to 4. Screen by Jefferson. Now Tinsley. 6 to shoot. Williams kicks to Jefferson with the fadeaway. Here's Millsap, and he finishes nicely. Number 1. Millsap's got his first bucket in this one.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Here's Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Slick play right there. He's so resourceful with the ball in his hands. Well, one of the things the Jazz are going to have to sort out over the next year or two is just playing time in the front court. And that equation was made even more confusing with the addition of Enes Kanter in the draft. But he played a very limited role last year, and the minutes seem to work out for everybody. But as he develops, it'll be very interesting to keep an eye on the rotation of the Utah front court.
They get it again. Here's Jefferson. And at last, they get one to fall. Jefferson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, a bit ago, Scott Brooks and I were able to chat. I asked him where he thought they have an advantage in this game, and he said our shot blocking is one thing that really sets us apart. Now, we have to be solid all around, but that does help us quite a bit when it comes to sending away penetration and shot attempts inside. Kevin, never
I used to let
Back stores says those provide the details, guys. The way they plan to attack defensively will be
nobody
early on.
Yeah, early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They'd love to turn this into a defensive battle.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Machine the Beat, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. Here is Watson, following the score by Oklahoma City. Favors. Shot is no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
Here's Maynard. He's covered by Watson. Maynard kicks to Collison. Shoots it. Again, the Thunder scores.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Now Watson. Pass to Favors. The feet to Burks. Cantor. Backs in. That is good.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Here's Maynard. No good on that last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Coming up this Thursday, LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Do not miss it.
Close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Ibaka is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Nick Collison. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Martin in at the 2 spot to the paint.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop. But these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
Watson kicks to Burks. Kicks it to Watson. Pocket 6. Jefferson. He's covered by Collison. Shoots. And Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got 8. So for the Jazz, their last game loss to the Kings.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the tape of that game, guys. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively.
Heck, you didn't need to go back to the tape. All you had to do was look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots.
Collison kicks to Cephalosha. He feeds it to Westbrook. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
He's just blazing fast off the dribble. Comes right at you. He's constantly attacking. And even if you try to anticipate what's coming, he still seems to either go around you or just right over the top of you.
Really, he's got that bull in a china shop style once he gets into the lane. I mean, he's looking for contact and has the strength and jumping ability to take the bump and still finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Jefferson. Millsap comes in for Derek Favors. Marvin Williams is checked in for Damari Carroll. And Jamal Tinsley is subbed in for Earl Watson.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
3.
That's good. Here's Tinsley.
I've just got to say this. I mean, the Thunder fans have really been spoiled since the team moved to Oklahoma City. 4 years in, and they've made the playoffs in all but the first season.
And there's the rejection. And Westbrook, here we go. Dishes it to Thabit. Feeds to Maynard. Fires from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he found a way to step it up here.
Back to Oklahoma City. made the playoffs, gone deep more often than not, and talk about winning over a city when they relocated Steve from Seattle. They have done that and more.
Well, that city has really embraced the franchise, Kevin, and it helps when you've got guys like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, not only phenomenal players to watch, but really good people who the community can embrace. So I think the love affair between the team and the community is going to last a long time.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Enes Kanter. Damari Carroll comes in for Marvin Williams. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Jamal Tinsley. Blocked. Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
You know, one thing I really like about Paul Millsap is he'll get you those extra possessions. I mean, he's got a tremendous nose for the ball, an outstanding rebounder in college, and he also gets you steals and offensive rebounds. He's a possession grabber for you.
No wonder Jerry Sloan liked him so much when he brought him into the league. Here's Watson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, you touched on Millsap getting those extra possessions. He also is a very good guy. The guy who's, careless with the ball, so he helps limit your turnovers as well. Great quality to have, Steve.
Yeah, and anytime you have a big who can pass, it really opens up your offense and gives you some options in terms of your execution. So I like Millsap, an excellent all-around player who plays with big energy.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jefferson comes in for Paul Millsap, and Alec Burks subbed in for Randy Foye. Then for the Thunder, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Perkins. Cephalosha comes in for Kevin Martin, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. Back to Collison. Over Jefferson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
There's Tyrone Corbin in his second season as head coach of the Jazz. Before that, he spent 7 years as an assistant coach in Utah.
It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. 10 points for Al Jefferson.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. To Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter. Going back to Tyrone Corbin, 16-year journeyman career as a player in the NBA. Played for 10 teams in all, the Utah Jazz among them.
Yeah, 3 years in Utah. He was always known as kind of a grinder. Every coach loved him because he played so hard. And those qualities, I think, translate well to the coaching ranks. Corbin knows how hard it is to compete in the NBA, and he knows how hard it is to win. And so he's trying to put his guys in the best position to have success, and I think they really respect him for that.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence, so we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Watson kicks to Jefferson. Off target with the jump hook. And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Thunder leading by a point. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. Oklahoma City up on top against the Jazz at Energy Solutions Arena. Right now, they sit with the second best.